So we're just gonna jump right into this video. This is just 26 inches of the Italian curl from my collection. I'll post all the links below about all the units and the hair so you can order. So I just have some bleach and some 40 volume developer from my local beauty supply store. I have some gloves, a wide tooth comb, and a mixing brush. So here I'm just prepping the bundles for the bleaching process. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our gloves because we want to protect our hands, because this bleach, it hurts. Okay, so I'm just using the bucket that the bleach came in just to mix it. So I kind of just eyeball my bleach because I was dealing with a lot of hair and it was long, so I knew I was going to pretty much use the whole bucket. I actually ended up using the whole bucket and a little bit more from another bucket. So we're just going to mix the bleach and the developer. I have the hardest time saying that word. The developer, and we're just going to get it to a creamy consistency, enough to where if you pick it up it falls down slowly, but you want it to be loose because you don't want it to be too thick where you can't spread it out, and especially because it's so much hair. So you just want to get it to a consistency I'm about to show you, to where it's just, you know, creamy and easy to apply. So here we're just starting off. We're just gonna kind of comb out our hair just to make sure, you know, those strands are good and separated, and we're just gonna start slapping that bleach on. I recommend a hard surface. I mean, I've tried I get so annoyed with the trash bag or like the plastic underneath it, so I just slap right on my counter and get the job done, honey. Always make sure you clean your area when you're done. You know, you don't want any chemicals all over your kitchen or anything. But this is just an easier way for me to do it, and it just kind of, you know, helps me get the process done a little easier. So you just want to continue to distribute the bleach throughout the hair, throughout the whole bundle, and making sure you're getting all of those dark pieces covered in bleach, because you don't want any, you know, patches or anything, especially any noticeable patches. So you just want to kind of just play with it with your hands. This is another reason why it's so important to wear gloves and protective material, because this bleach hurts. Like, anybody that does hair or does this will tell you. So just please just be on the safe side, and you can kind of just pretty much do whatever you need to do with your hands, like I'm, you know, doing right now. So just finish distributing it throughout the bundle, and there we have it. So I went ahead and finished the rest of the bundles off camera because it was pretty repetitive. So let's just think about this for a second, because I know a lot of y'all are like, wait a minute, I know this heifer did not just slap that closure in that product like that. But being that I am, my client, she's going for pretty much all over one color, I just went ahead and just literally, I mean, I was gonna bleach the knots anyway, so I just went on in and just dive right into just bleaching the whole closure. So that's pretty much what you're gonna see me just finish up doing here. So I just pretty much finished just bleaching its closure and just saturating it with the product, the bleach, just to distribute it throughout the whole closure like such. And this process really does not take as long as you think it would. I mean, as long as the biggest thing is just making sure you coat every hair strand, because like I said, you don't really want any patches or anything. So just try to coat it as much as you can. And sometimes you are going to have to bleach the hair twice. It just depends on the type of hair, where you're getting it from, and the quality of it really. But with this color that I'm going for, she's going for like a gingery Cajun type of thing. So type of color. So that's what we were going for. So I really didn't have to like go and process it again. And like I said before, we're just making sure that we really coat this closure, because she wasn't really going for like a dark root look. She really wanted the whole closure, the whole wig to be one color. So I really had to go in and like saturate it. So these are the bundles after they're all bleached and washed, and very simple, very easy. The process really did not take that long. They didn't even sit that long. I probably left them on. I know as soon as I was done with like the third bundle, I went ahead and washed out the last bundle. So it really doesn't take that long like you would think. So maybe about like 20 minutes, 30 minutes for like the whole process and all. So here I'm just showing you which two colors I use, the Cajun Spice and the French Cognate, just to get the right color I wanted. I really didn't know exactly what, like, I kind of just played it by eye, and you just see me just putting, this is just warm water. I see a lot of people heat their water up, but I just feel like, I mean, warm water is fine. I never had a problem with it catching the hair. And as you can see, I just have like this tin that I use specifically for coloring hair, and my little spoon, my mixing spoon. So this is specifically for coloring my hair. For anybody that wants to know, it's always good to at least have something specific for, doing your color, and even a specific area for where you're doing it at and stuff like that, just to keep everything kind of in order. But so you just kind of just see me dipping it and just putting it on the other side of the sink, just checking it, moving on to from the bundles to the closure, just kind of making sure everything is just like the same color kind of. So, and if you need to add more of one color to make it darker, then do that. If you need to add the other colors, give it more of that, then add that. But just kind of play around with it until you get the color that you desire. And here at the end, you can just see me how I'm satisfied with the colors. Now we can move on with the next step. So this is pretty much what the bundles look like when it was all dry. I went ahead and made it into a wig. I make all my wigs on a sewing machine. It's so pretty. So now we're pretty much just going to move on into the plucking. I really want to do another video, a detailed tutorial on how to pluck, and then I'd rather also do a detailed tutorial on plucking a frontal, because I feel like it'll be a better, you'll kind of get a better idea of how to do it. And I really didn't want to like go too in on the plucking on this wig, but pretty much to kind of sum it all up, you just want to, this isn't my exact plucking tutorial, but I did want to show you guys a little bit of how I kind of do it. And this is kind of like a beginner's way to make sure you don't over pluck. So what you want to do is just kind of part off like a good little section, not really a lot, but like right there at the hairline, and you just kind of want to pluck behind it. And when you feel like you've plucked enough, you can kind of flip it flip that hair back over. But once again, you don't really want to pluck directly on the hairline. Like, I kind of know, like I said, what I'm looking for, so I kind of like jump around a lot with it. But basically, you just want to just thin the hair out enough so, you know, it just kind of looks natural. I study hairlines a lot too, so I kind of like go for like different things depending on, you know, how my client's head is or what they're going for and stuff like that. And also, you know, baby hair is a part of plucking as well. But this one, we actually didn't do any baby hair, so we just kind of did like a simple straight to the point pluck. So yeah. So a lot of times I'll usually take my comb, rat tail comb, and just kind of like, if I'm doing the middle part, I'll part it down the middle just to make sure like I'm not over plucking, because sometimes when you part it down the middle, it could be like a little gap right there, and if you pluck the wrong way, trust me, you probably know what I'm talking about. But this just kind of helps sometimes when you do kind of split it up and pluck on each side, just to kind of really see what it would kind of look like too if it was like in the middle part, to make sure you're not getting that weird parting in the front. And sometimes I do pluck the part. I would do pluck the part a little bit in this video just to kind of define it a little bit, but I kind of want to have it so my client can flip it, turn it to the side, you know, however she wants it. So now I'm just going in with my water bottle to define our curls. She's pretty much all done. Just a few more final touches. But she came out so pretty. It was like the exact color my client wanted. I'm always so satisfied, because we can't guarantee that colors are going to be like exactly the same. But it's like when you like hit it head on, it's such an exciting feeling. So this is just me showing you the spritz I use. This is like my favorite spritz to use when just trying to mold the top of it down. And yes, I am a loyal member of the old-fashioned hot comb club. So we're just using our hot comb just to mold down the front, just to make it look neat and clean and nice and flat. So there, now she is all done. This is 26, 24, 22 and a 20-inch closure of the Italian curl from my collection. I will put the info and the links down below for you to purchase units if you would like. Follow me on my Instagram at _RRH collection, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Thanks for watching.